Alright, so we're meaning to do another tour for a little while. We are on a year-long trip around Australia. But we don't really have any solid plans to go all the way around. It's me and my partner Jody, and we have 4 little ones. 11, 7, 4 and 1. And we picked a Jayco Sterling. I wanted to get a Jayco because easier to get parts, it's more of a known commodity. And I didn't have a problem with buying second hand. You get a lot of bang for your buck. I looked around. I tried to find a double bunk Sterling, and I found them quite rare. And I did find one, but I found, as you can see past me, that the bottom bunk on the double was actually, it was about this high, with a fair bit of storage under there. And I just didn't think that we needed that much storage, and so I bought a triple. But as you can see, it's been made into a double. So what I did is pulled out the top bunk completely. I moved the middle bunk up, so it was kind of hard up against the bottom window. You can see the curtains there are kind of quite bunched. The mattress actually overhangs. Well, the mattress doesn't actually overhang, but the blankets and stuff actually overhang the bottom of the window there. And I'm okay with that. If I did it again, I'd actually put it higher, and I would have a little bit of that middle window for the bottom bunk down here. But the reason I did that, the main reason I did it, is because I wanted them to be able to sit up in bed. Now we decided that the middle 2 children would share, and then during the day they would have a space that they could go to, and my eldest is 11, and I really wanted him to have a space that he felt like was his own. You know, each kid's different, and I just really felt like that suited his personality. As you can see, this piece on the outside here, it's got a built-in ladder and built-in sides. I knew I didn't need a lot of side there, and I made that piece myself. It's just a marine ply, painted white, obviously. Then I just left the edges because I thought that was quite a nice look. Little $2 IKEA shelf on there for his books. And then we took off, in the Sterlings, often there's pelmets above the windows. I took those off and you can just see the bare wires there. I thought that was fine. You can see a bit of the decoration that's on the wall. This has all been painted white, and then the stickers put on, and those stickers actually flow through to underneath. You can see that that's the bottom of the tree there. There's leaves, and it's a bit of a fairy garden down here for my daughter, and then up here it's at the top of the tree with some dragonflies. I think this is plenty of space. As I said, I think you could have a little bit less space here. Over here he's got these lights. I'll put these lights throughout the whole caravan. They're positionable. They've got 2 USB chargers on the back. They're also got a built-in battery for charging, and for if we run out of power, we'll still have lights inside. There's actually a power point that's now hidden by this bed, and he's got a point there for charging his laptop when we are on power. The usual Jayco ladder is a thing that you put up and down. I thought that was pretty cool. I think I've seen stuff like that when I was a kid, and I thought, why not? So in the bottom, I wanted to kind of give them a bit of a sense of being able to hide away almost. As you can see up there, there's controls for the lights. So you notice this gap around here I left so that the lights could be hidden away. They wouldn't have to have the LEDs pointing straight in their eye. I find that a bit full on, and I actually had lights going all the way around, which is kind of why I did that. I did that descended ceiling the whole way around, but ended up only needing lights on one side. So if I did it again, I'd I wouldn't bother with the gaps on all the other sides. As you can see down here, it's all been painted white as well. I didn't worry about this cupboard here. Maybe that was sheer laziness, I'm not sure. The kids are pretty good with sharing at their age. As they get older, that's going to be trickier, of course. We've got an area here for them with just some hooks. They're already in the van. Put some more hooks on down the bottom, more kind of kid-friendly hooks. And this is usually just jog-a-block with rain jackets and backpacks and stuff. We kind of run the cupboards pretty standard. I really wanted to do kind of like those hanging shoe shelves. I thought because you get more shelves and they'd be all able to itemize, but they just get a shelf each. Second youngest is down the bottom and then going up, and then the top one's actually towels, and then my eldest has like a little bit more storage for just kind of other stuff. But the middle shelf in here is actually deeper. They actually get shallower as they go up. So we kind of thought that was pretty fair. There's nothing remarkable in the bathroom. I wanted to do some stuff in here, but didn't bother. So it's really just as we found it, with all the hooks and stuff. The layout is exactly what I wanted. Like, we looked at a lot of caravans. Oh, I'd get rid of this door if Jodie had let me, but she won't. Not sure why. I wanted the layout to have the main bed up the opposite end from the door. I didn't want to walk straight in and have my bed there. I felt like then my bed is not kind of isolated. It's the common thoroughfare. Most Australian vans seem to be like that, but then a lot of European vans aren't. So I'm not sure why we do that here, but there'd be smarter people than me that would know. The kitchen has had a little bit done to it. Usually, you don't get these subway tiles, and this here is just another one of the, excuse the fly, just another one of those $2 IKEA shelves. And then here, the subway tiles, I wanted it to feel more like a kitchen. It's it is a 2010. It is a little bit dated, but I don't think it's all that bad. And all I did here is these are just adhesives that I bought off eBay. I think that cost like $45 to do. It was tricky to get the edges kind of hidden away like that, but it's certainly very easy around here because this piece comes off. Left the pelmet there, obviously, and this was already here. We took the microwave out because we don't generally cook with a microwave. People told us we were wrong, but I mean, we'd never had one in a house, so wouldn't even really know what to do with it. But instead, that's where all the coffee, much more my priority, that's where all the coffee stuff lives. I took out, there's a wall PowerPoint here. I thought maybe just that little bit of extra space that this would give you might come in handy, but also I've just always really wanted one of those. I thought they're cool. It's just a power board. It just plugs in underneath. It comes off the same circuit that power was running off. I think it looks really good, but yeah, we didn't do much. Oh, these pelmets actually usually have fabric covering on this model, and the people before us put this faux leather on there. As you can see, this piece here near the door, it's the same as always. Little addition there. I've got my granddad's Caravan. I think he actually built that himself, and he's kind of standing proudly by there. We've got his car key B as well, and we've got his map sitting proudly above the door of his trip. People have said we should add to it, but it hasn't been added to yet. My Auntie Terry actually had a good idea, putting a bit of plastic over there and then writing on that, and then you kind of flip up, and I kind of like that idea. It's going to protect it from what's underneath as well. So this leather has been recovered by the previous owners. As you can see, the power points have all got USB chargers in them. You can see that there. That just lets you know that we're actually connected to power. And the previous guy had the I have no idea what that is, but I like it, so I kept it. And then, as you can see, our bedroom. So a lot of this stuff's standard apart from the covering. I changed the television because what I wanted was something I could run through the stereo and the speakers you see here. So the sound on normal televisions, it's not quite good enough. Sometimes it's truly awful. And these speakers are actually PSPs that I had at home that I really like. Pretty small, but for the size, pack a lot of punch. Probably way too much for a Caravan. And then this auxiliary cable here is actually how you can feed it in. So I'll just make it a bit brighter there. This auxiliary cable actually feeds the stereo. So the stereo itself, I just ran in to this power here, so that should come on now. Here we go. So that says connecting, so it's actually just trying to connect to the Bluetooth. So radio, of course, USB. I've got a few songs there, and then auxiliary if we want to listen to the TV through those speakers. They're also hooked into the speakers outside, and the speakers that inside here, just above me here. With the outside speakers, I don't know. So I popped on this control here. That's so I can quickly grab the sound to the outside speakers. And I haven't used it all that much, and it was a bit of a fiddle, definitely, to kind of put all that stuff in. But it is kind of one of my interests to get all that stuff happening. You know, the new TV gave me that sound out, but it also gave me the ability to just plug a USB hard drive into there and watch movies that we might have downloaded. You know, it's got HDMI in, so we can watch it Netflix off a laptop or something. You'll see another one of those lights back there, and then next to that I've popped on a mobile phone holder, because I find that having it there is really handy, and those shelves down there are not. If I kind of had my way, I would actually chop all of this out, that area open, but I'm not sure how structural that is. Probably very to the integrity of the van. I can't think of anything else to show you. I think I'll do one on exactly how we do our coffee in the van later on, but this video is probably going on long enough. So hope you enjoyed it, and see you again soon.